Aí, continuando que tá ficando legal. Lembrando que a gente tava na quest do House of Ballads.
Sir Sagrel was a clever rogue, of great and merry cheer. Oh, come and listen to the song of he who had no fear, of he who we hold dear.
Brash dustling. You have no role in fey telling. This story belongs to one of us, not some whelp fresh from the cradle. First that strange maiden, now this. What is it you want here in Gorgoath? Alas, Agrel's is a twisted tale, and we could use every available hand. You may stay, but the seat will never be filled by a mortal. Of that I am certain. We were too late to catch the thresh as it fed. Now the beast slumbers guarded by the vines and weeds of Gorgoath. But all is not lost. If we can destroy the roots before they take hold, we can rouse the beast. Come, I'll keep the thresh occupied while you seek out the heart vines. When you stand before the knights of the Court of Enchantments, you bask in the glory of all Fae. While all of our kind play a role in the grand telling, it is the feats of a legendary few that bear remembering. These knights lead the House of Ballads. I am Phycon, speaker of renown the world over. I've claimed many ballads, but none so important as those sung by the Court of Enchantments. This is my third attempt at claiming a seat in the House of Ballads. Perhaps this telling will be the one. All Fae know of the storyteller. He is the caretaker of the telling and has been since the first spring began. The beast and Gorgoath Hollow work together. Like lovers, the grave thresh emerges to feed and kill, to collect sustenance for itself and the hollow. When it returns to its lair, the thresh is embraced by Gorgoath, wrapped in a warm, living shell that protects it until the next time they hunger. Call it history or the past. Each life tells a tale. But there is no yesterday, as there is no tomorrow. It is all today. One grand and vibrant telling. Our narrative continues to be spun. Even your presence here, while strange, is part of the changing picture. She approached each of us who is vying for an empty seat in the House of Ballads, sometimes in the forest, sometimes in the plains. Each time she offered reward beyond our imagining. All she asked in return was that we infiltrate the house as her agent. Needless to say, none accepted. There is no higher honor than to earn a noteworthy role in the telling. They make up the cornerstone of our shared experience. The House of Ballads' function is to ensure that the mightiest Fae heroes do not fade into obscurity, that they are always with us in the present. The thresh slumbers in its lair, a protective shell formed of vines of the hollow. We must weaken the nest, keep new shoots from taking root. Keep your eyes open. Come, come, the heart vines are near. We'll work together for now.
Onde estão esses NPCs? Ali tem treta.
Come, come, the heart finds are near.
Com. Com pra você também. Com, diz ele. Com.
Don't give up until it's done. Don't give up until it's done.
Aqui tem secret. Hidden treasure. Ah, é uma hidden door ali. Pode crer. Não é uma hidden door com treasures. Tá louca. Fuck. Fake hidden door. Ainda bem que não cai. Não vai, overlay. Não vai. Fucking overlay. Fucking overlay. Não aparece, merda. 20 vezes pra aparecer. Mais 20 pra aparecer o outro treco. Tirando a casca da árvore. Bem shit. Very nice. Tem loot ali, ficou loot atrás. Ficou loot, motherfucker. Sim. Aqui pra esquerda tem alguma coisa. Uma Barstone.
2 times he drank his weight in wine, and many lovers pleased, and drunk from such idle pleasures, with lethargy was seized, on beds of grass he eased.
Eu acho que isso é som de música. Acho que é por isso que sai muito baixo. Vamos ver. Na próxima Laristone vamos descobrir. Que acho que vai salvar automático. É, vai. Mas, né, sem bom garantir. Ah, bicho de merda. Catice.
Come. The passage leads to the heart of Gorgoath. We will find the ring there. I do not like this.
Ué. Não dá pra subir ali. Tá. Direita, meu amigo. Aqui, Larstone, vamos descobrir.
A sudden sound and fearsome roar awoke our hero from his rest. The maid
We're
of
not through
Windermere
yet.
had called the grave thresh from its nest to have at her behest.
O PC filho da puta fica falando na hora. É que é meio baixo mesmo, só se botar a música a todo volume, mas pô, aí fica uma bosta. Aí fica uma fucking bosta, jogo.
How can this be? Sir Sagrel dead? I do not understand. Such a tragedy has never occurred in this song. Not in all the seasons of the telling. At the end of this ballad, Sagrel defeats the grave thresh. He is victorious. I don't know how, but someone has changed the song of Sir Sagrel. Listen. We are not alone. I do not like
Treta,
this.
motherfucker. Então tem algo muito grande atrás de mim. Morreu, fucker? Morreu? Chupacu. Tem outros chupabundas, ó. Vem, fuckerzinho, vem. Filho da puta. Haaland the White. Return to the Haaland. Haaland the White. Haaland fucking White. Mr. White. Desire. Tirirum. Tirirum. Pois é, a imune de spell acabou. E eu não fui capaz de achar nada de espelável. Sad. Chega de tocar esses tambores bizarros. Opa. Ah, não, aqui é o bicho aquele. Ok, ele morreu de um jeito muito estranho. Fuck, fuck, fuck it. Fuck, fuck, fuck it. Level fucking up. Se eu quiser, agora são 3 pontos de Blacksmith. Vou chegar no final. Os 2 extras aqui não servem pra nada. Acho que tá na hora de começar a botar em alquimia. Vou botar um ponto aqui. Quarenta pontos em Might. Faltam 9 para ir pra frente. Cinquenta e 9. Hit damage. Aí aqui o craftei ficou azul, nem lembrava desse detalhe. On the white. Mas é House of Balance mesmo. Ah não, mas é aqui a entrada? Oh, era merda. Achei que era transição de mapa, que eu tava achando muito estranho. Ah, é. Tô cansado.
It's the mortal. Amazing. A child of dust has defeated the grave thresh. What a tale you've claimed for yourself, my friend. You are granted the seat of Sir Sagrel and all privileges hereto, including membership in the Court of Enchantments. Alas, there is no time for celebration. There has been another incident. The king has asked for you. One similar to the plight of Sagrul, I dare say. Another erratic chain of events. The Ballad of Bloody Bones has taken an unexpected turn. The great Sir Ferrara has been sent to face this new challenge. But he will need your assistance. That is how the song is sung. In every telling, Sir Ferrara falls at the hands of Bloody Bones. But he is not left to perish alone in the cold of Uduath. Sir Sagrul, his knight hand, comes to him. Sagrul revives the fallen hero and brings him back to the lights of this summer life. Without Sagrul, without you, this ballad cannot be sung. Sir Ferrara tracks the villain Bloody Bones to his lair and rescues the fair maiden, sacrificing himself in the process. This is Ferrara's most selfless act, to give up his own glory for the good of another. It has always been this way, and must be preserved for all seasons. Excellent. Speak with King Wenson in the oratory. It stands on the crest of Ettenmere, where it once hosted the lords and ladies of the High Court. Take this potion. You will need it to revive Sir Ferrara. Unless mortals have suddenly created a method of resurrection, it's our only option. You will know when the time has come to use it. Now go, find King Wenson. The telling is in your hands now. A poor cursed soul who wanders the forest in search of his ancient love. She left him, for he was a cruel and lonely villain. Now he takes out his rage on the innocent. Many seasons ago, it was the retreat of the High King himself, where he hunted with the heroes of the Court of Enchantments, and was regaled with the songs of ages past. But that was long ago. The oratory, like so much of our beloved summer court, has wilted in heat of time. It is a hollow shell of what it was. If you must know, it is a potion I concocted with the aid of several companions. It will bring Sir Ferrara back from the brink of death, if used correctly, of course. This ballad requires his survival, and since the usual Sagrul is not here to offer rescue, it is you who must do it. He is Wenson the Bold, Falcon of Detir, Annihilator of Elkmar, Captain of the Gilded Gorgon, Grasper of the Spear of Light, and Baron of the Forsaken Plain. Wenson founded the House of Ballads many seasons ago. It was meant to be a source of pride for all Summer Fae. Our glory belongs to everyone. The creation of a new form of magic, a permanent magic, was a necessity for our kind. The rise of the mortal races coincides with our decline. Lore stones
are a faulty method of remembrance, one that can be changed, destroyed. But the Kerns, they are invulnerable to harm. They are forever. The Court of Enchantments has marched south to face the threat and to quell rumors. They reside in the House Oratory in Ettenmere.
Ettenmere.
Off with you.
Vamos para Ettenmere.
My touch can help.
Filha da puta. Sério que não dá? Caralho, que jogo imbecil.
How may I help? Good day. How can I help you? You are the mortal I've been hearing about. How dare they say you are meek? Why, to me, you look as fierce as a troll. The songs of the House of Ballads are not simply stories. They are part of the magic that unites us all, summer and winter alike. They move through us like the seasons. There are some who believe our time of glory is on the decline, that our ballads will fade into mortal history like whispers. I say, never underestimate a good story. I can help you with any gems or shards. Speak to them on your behalf. It isn't as hard as you might think. Unless they're stubborn, of course. My telling is not one of battle and bravery, but of binding. I served Wenson himself back when the great ballads were new. We did not sing them then. We lived them. Goodbye.
Impressive ballad, Sack.
Ali tem treinador. Seu cara de persuasion.
Oh, I hope you're... Let me take a look at you. Oh, very fair you are. Too fair for the House of Ballads, that is certain. I tend to enjoy the company of mortals. So fleshy. I'm Ilova, instructor in the persuasive arts. That includes seduction, but you probably guessed that. I was brought here by Ferrara himself. Forbidden love can lead you in the strangest of directions. Here I am at the House of Ballads, and I won't even hold a sword. Care to be my squire? Intense relationships they are. Very intense. Many moonlit evenings are expected. The ballads sing of her as a winter-court witch, and that she wishes to wither the summer. Me, I believe her affections for Wenson are quite real. I've met him, I know. I can make almost anyone do almost anything. Don't believe me? Ask one of my many admirers. I'm willing to make you privy to my secrets. For a price.
Não tem
Until
nada.
next time. Looking forward to it. Always a pleasure to gaze upon your sweet face. Well, how can I make you smile today? Please tell me it's something improper.
É 15.000 se eu quiser dar mais um level. Ah, não, é só uma vez. Aparentemente.
Bye-bye.
Árvore. O que é essa árvore?
Welcome, ageless one. I am Arvia, but I suspect you know that already. The tides of fate have washed me upon your shore, and I am here to do your bidding.
Unbinding Destiny.
I am but a tool of the destinies, a mouthpiece for their changing voices. I do not know how I know what I know. It has been that way since I first stepped from my hollow. See you soon.
Level up. Botei um a menos em Detect Hidden, talvez. Vou botar um em Sage Crafting. Ah, é que eu tinha um em Alchemy, eu tinha botado o segundo em Alchemy. Eu tô em dúvida agora se... Ah, aqui seria o segundo. Já tenho um, tá certo, da raça. Eu acho que vale a pena botar dois em Sage Craft, acho que vale a pena. Dispelling. Quero fazer uma coisa. Eu quero fazer uma fucking
Oh,
coisa.
I hope you're here for me.
outpost? Dead? I can hardly believe it.
Agora eu consigo aprender o...
A little training would do you some good, I'd say.
Aí eu consigo aprender um de blacksmith aqui com dinheiro. Ok. Agora eu posso levelar. Interessante. Vontade de tirar de repente a alquimia completamente. Eu não sei se é uma boa. Vamos ver uma melhoria só aqui. Vou botar 2 aqui. Certo, agora eu ganhei uns pontinhos que saíram de Sorcery e Finesse. Acho que sim. Confirmar. Oh. Shit. Ainda bem que deu pra 49, 42, certo, inventório, armas. Ok. Agora eu posso falar com o rei.
Pledge shield?
Ó, cara, tu tá do lado de uma forja, tu esquece de quebrar os bagulho, é muito dumbass.
Pledge shield, is it? Now you're one of us.
Salva de...
Oost and 3 high, all right.
Sabe o repair.
At your service. Got shields here.
Céu. Azeite blade. Infected heat. Simple shaft. Isso aí acho que não é um negócio de staff, eu acho. Tinha meio. Cotton cloth. Esse não ocupa espaço, né? Copper film wire, cotton.
Helms and hammers and blades. War Swan?
Não vou craftar nada, não. Vou craftar as gemas para poder fazer coisa.
War Swan?
Yovan. Yes, ballads. Oratory. Ai. Eu volto, pessoas, rapidinho. King Vincent.
When Hallam told me a mortal had taken the open seat, I did not believe him. But here you stand before me. Impressive. It is a pity about Sagril, a grand hero. But there's not time to raise the king's token in his honor. We need every hand carrying a sword for the coming battle. We've come to aid Sir Ferrara, our brother in the Court of Enchantments. It is time for his telling of the Ballad of Bloody Bones. It is a ballad of obsession and sacrifice, one of the summer's oldest. Bloody Bones was not always as a terror. No, he was once called Famor, a counselor to Issa himself. Sadly, he was driven by lust, and by his need to possess whatever he desired. Taking Lord Issa's lover, he fled with her to his hollow of Uduath. When the maiden was rescued, Issa cursed Famor. He could not die, and his soul would never enter the great cycle. He became an abomination, known only as Bloody Bones. Every few seasons, Bloody would emerge and steal away a maiden to make his bride. That is, until he took the beloved of Sir Ferrara. We are legendary champions of the telling, brought together for the purpose of ensuring Summer Court glory for seasons to come. Like all other Fae in the Western lands, I am a subject of the Court of Summer, our wise council of elders. They are responsible for the well-being of our kind. Few know the truth of the House of Ballads, that we are not the actual heroes of myth. Those knights have gone, passing into the cycle, or moving on to nobler adventures. However, it is our wish for the great songs to endure, that seasons of Fae would sing them before the fires. True power is in returning to what matters. So the House of Ballads was established, and worthy warriors were found to act in the roles of Wenson, Bellmaid, and the others. To tell these tales is a great honor. He is one who prefers action to discussion. A tempestuous firebrand who would rather pursue the mortal flesh than any other of life's mysteries. That is why his ballad is such a stirring one. Ferrara will always be the lovable rogue who finally chooses another over himself. Timeless is what it is. It is an amulet worn by all King Wensons in the telling. I wear it, as have all the kings who rose and fell at the mercy of the seasons. Only he who wears the king's token is worthy of walking in Wenson's stead, of singing the most important songs of the Summer Court. I do not speak of magic with a knowing tongue, but I do know that the persistence of Fae songs is eternally linked to the enchanted lore stones in which they exist. When mortals began to use magic to create, change, and even destroy their own lore stones, it was decided that the ballads of the Summer Court needed better protection. The cairns are a new kind of lore stone, Hallam's way of keeping outside influence from affecting our stories, from corrupting them as the days pass and seasons transpire. There is no need to kneel. Honestly, I wish I could do away with all this king nonsense altogether. The tragedy we face, it is not legend. It is real. It is now. Yes, I am the acting Wenson, but the true king has been gone for many seasons. I am the fifth such Fae to hold the title, and at times like this, I wish I did not. Ferrara went in pursuit of his nemesis, for Bloody Bones has emerged, poised to abduct a maiden to be his mistress. So goes his song. You will need to revive Ferrara after the battle. I can only assume Hallam would not have sent you unprepared for this task. Go to Ferrara, and quickly. When the two of you finish, I will await you at the House of Ballads in the north. Do be careful, Sagril. Uduath is northwest, on the shores of Ettenmere. It is sealed by a powerful spell, but Bloody's magic is weak, and you should be able to gain entrance. Good luck.
Não faz nada. O dwarf.
Mortal? Is this Wenson's idea of humor? Well, you look hardy enough. Won't botch the tale of Bloody Bones too badly, I suppose. Still, I'm curious as to how Hallam expects you to bring me back from the edge of the Great Cycle. But that's his problem, not mine. They are Almain, settlers from the west, searching for a place to plant their flag. Poor creatures. I've never seen such terrible luck. Camped just outside Uduath, right in Bloody Bones' warpath. Better they had cut their own throats. A kind of fate. I've always known my place has been among the heroes of the court. What other outcome could there be for one so deserving of adoration? A close companion he was, a true brother in your mortal understanding of the word. I trusted him, I had to, as he played such a vital role in my most memorable song. Is there any other way to view the warrior who saves your life time and again? The Duke of the Cursed Fomorians, slayer of Pombero and protector of the Mabinogi. But you may call me brother. I have fought with the lords and ladies of the Court of Enchantments for 3 seasons. My skills with the blade and in the bed know no equal. You dustlings have a similar concept. I believe you call it death. But there is no elegance in your mortality, no poetry. Those of my kind perish, only to have their magic pass on into the Great Cycle, where it returns in kind, reborn into a world that welcomes such new beginnings. Let me be truthful with you, Dustling. I've never seen Bloody Bones act so erratically. He cares nothing for the story, as if he craves a different outcome. Instead of spiriting away a young mortal maiden, he took an entire camp. Men, women, children. It's mad. And certainly not part of the tale. And I thought this ballad couldn't get any worse, considering my impending demise. Well, let's get this over with, shall we? Onward! Go! Place gives me chills.
Putz. A merda mudou de lugar, ó. Poxa, eu não vi. Achei que ia continuar mapeado igual. Destins? Não. Não tem como ver as minhas skills lá, cara. Moves não é, mas tem moves novo, cadê? Ah, dodge pro bicho e ataca. Não, tá aqui, né, do primeiro. É, tá com 2 em alchemy, continua uma bosta pra pegar planta. Imbecil.
Out of my way!
Do cadão os caras, tu salva eles, sai da minha
Bloodies around
frente.
here. Somewhere.
Sai do meu caminho, fucker.
They could be anywhere.
I am forever grateful.
Place gives me chills.
Tá os cagão.
No time for thanks! Run!
Run!
Bloodies around here. They could be anywhere.
So the witch was right. Help has come from Sir Ferrara the Fair, who flounders in the puddles of Uduath. Such a champion should never lose his way, not in his own song. You, new knight, leave now, forsaking the last prisoners, and I will share with you my knowledge. How I came to change things. Stay, and you'll have nothing but corpses. Oh, I don't know who she is. I don't care. What concerns me is power. The power to end this pitiful design. In every song, the summer champion triumphs. His enemy falls. How long has this been the way of the telly? This existence. It is not a life. It is not a death. It is a snare in which I have struggled for centuries. No more. They are safe. But while mortals have no cares, they also have no time. I can keep them here in Uduath for as long as I wish, until they are but dust. Don't play your tricks on me, Sagril. I know the House of Ballads better than you do, and that is why we should end this now, rather than prolong all our suffering.
No time for this! Run!
Morre. Fucking fucker. Deu. Lixo, lixo, lixo. Ressurrect Sir Ferrara.
Well done, Sagril. You have proven yourself worthy of the name. Hallam's trust in you was not misguided. I don't know what to make of Bloody's tale, but it has the ring of truth to it. We must return to Wenson and tell him what we've learned here in Uduath. Keep moving.
Keep moving. No. tá marcado. Ah, é lá em cima. Eu tô... Olhei no meio do mapa, sei lá. Então, jogo, vamos... Desceu.
The hero returns. I am relieved to see you well. What is happening? First Sagril, and now Bloody Bones. These are shocking developments. Listen, Hallam and I have been discussing what transpired in Uduath. You are needed for a very special quest. A song of your very own. You must travel to the home of Tenwa, also known as the Librarian. It is an important journey, not without its perils.
Só uma coisa. What the hell? O que aconteceu com a minha webcam? What the fuck? Que bizarro, cara. O que tá vendo? Tá, não tava normal. Que weird. Tá assim na Twitch também? What the fuck? Caramba. Não sei o que aconteceu.
I know little about the Librarian. Only that she and Hallam have spent many seasons studying the ebbing tides of magic and how best to preserve our balance. She is an odd creature, quite aloof and reclusive. From what I've heard, she enjoys the scholarly arts of men with all their brittle, ink-stained quirks. Do not rouse your mortal worry for Hallam. He has left the court seeking answers to our many questions. He will return in time. If someone is corrupting the songs of this great house, Hallam will find them. He is the storyteller, and he knows our ballads better than anyone. Go to Tenwa's cottage in Haxi. She will be waiting for you. Retrieve a ballad from her collection of fey cairns. It is called The Hero and the Maid. Bring it to me, and guard it with your life. Its worth cannot be measured. The library is a collection of special lore stone called cairns, in which are kept the greatest of summer court ballads. As long as they are safe, so too are our songs. The library was not Lord Isa's idea, but the inspiration of Hallam the White. He created the cairns and cast the spell that protects them. The world is changing. Everyone knows it, even if some choose not to accept it. Even as summer court magic weakens, our library of lore will remain strong. Her cottage stands in the gap between Yolvan and Haxi, southeast of here. It is an isolated spot, safe. Tenwa is expecting you.
Vamos salvar o jogo, vamos tentar resolver esse problema bizarro. Daqui a pouco eu volto, assim que eu conseguir arrumar essa porra dessa webcam que eu não sei por que bugou. E então daqui a pouco eu tô de volta.